G'day everyone, so in this video today we're going to be looking at solving equations, and we're also going to be looking at making sure that you can check your answers using substitution. So, firstly, solving equation, just remember you need to use your inverse operations, okay? So if you have, say, our operation, and, whoa, not sure what happened there. So you have your operation, then the inverse. Just remember, so if we have plus, the inverse is minus. If you have minus, the inverse is plus. Multiply, the opposite of multiply is divide. Divide is multiply. Okay, so just remember that, your operations and the inverse operations of them. So we'll get stuck into these. So we've got unknowns on both sides. So what we need to do is we need to get everything on the right side. Okay, so I'm just going to write out this question here. 7m plus 2 is equal to 4m plus 14. So I like getting all my unknowns on the left-hand side. It doesn't matter if you get them on the left-hand side or the right-hand side. Doesn't really matter. So here, to get this on this side, it's positive 4m, so we're going to have to minus 4m to both sides. Okay, so we're going to have to minus 4m to both sides. So this leaves 7m minus 4m. Okay, so 7 minus 4, collecting like terms, is 3m. So this leaves 3m plus 2 is equal to 14. So now, let's get rid of our 2, because we need to get m by itself. So to get this 2 on the other side, we've got plus 2, so we need a minus 2. So 3m is equal to 12. Alright, now we've got 3 times m, so to get rid of 3 times m, we need to divide by 3. Okay, so m is equal to 4. So now we've got this, we can always check our answer by substituting it back in. So we're going to put m is equal to 4 back into our equation and see if the two sides equal the same. So we've got 7 times 4. I'll just write this here is our check. Plus 2 is equal to 4 times 4 plus 14. So 7 times 4 is 28. 28 plus 2 is on this side. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 plus 14. So 28 plus 2, that's 30. 16 plus 14 is equal to 30. Check. It's done. Okay. We got the right answer because we've got the same number on both sides there. Okay, so that is all good. So part A is done. Hopefully I've got enough room here. So we're going to go through part B. Might just get rid of our operations inverse at the top, so if you want to get that down, just pause it. Let's see if it wants to get rid of it. There we go. So, B, we have 5x plus 2 is equal to 23 minus 2x. Okay, so need to look at what we've got on both sides. So we've got x's, so I like to get everything on the left hand side, so I'm going to try and get rid of this. We've got minus 2x, so to get rid of minus 2x we need to do the opposite, so we need a plus 2x to both sides. Okay, 5x plus 2x is 7x, so collecting like terms, plus 2 is equal to 23 minus 2x plus 2x, so these cancel out, so it just leaves the 23. Okay, so now we've got 7x plus 2. Alright, our plus 2's our furthest away from our x, so we get rid of that next. So we minus 2 to both sides. (7x) is equal to 21. Now, we're multiplying 7 by x, so to get rid of that we need to divide by 7. So, x is equal to 21 divided by 7, which is 3. Alright, so we're just going to do a check, and I'm going to do this up here. So x is equal to 3, so we substitute that back in. We have 5 times 3 plus 2. Oh, ran out of room here. Just going to do it on the next line. Is equal to 23 minus 2 times 5. It's always good to put brackets around them just so you know what to do first and making sure you're not making a little mistake. So, I'm just going to write this again and we'll write it out in full line here. So 5 times 3 is 15 plus 2 is going to equal to 23 minus 2 times 5. Oh, 2 times. Why did I write 5 there? I was like, what have I done wrong? This is a 3. Sorry about that. Very easy to make silly little mistakes. I wrote 5 before and I had that in my head. 2 times 3, that's 6. Okay. So 15 plus 2, 17. 23 minus 6, this is also 17. Got that right. Okay. If I left that 5 in there, they wouldn't be equal, and I would have known I made a mistake either in my check or in my working out there. Okay. So that might be even a good example of that. Okay, very easy to make little mistakes, just like writing down the wrong number. Okay, lastly, part C here, we have 4p is equal to 9p minus 30. Yet again, I like to get everything on the left hand side, so we got positive 9p here. To get rid of positive 9p, we need to minus 9p. So, with this, 4p minus 9p, so 4 minus 9 is negative 5p, is equal to negative 30. Okay, what we've got here is negative 5 times p. Just remember this is negative 5 times p. So to get rid of that, we need to divide by negative 5. So, p, 5's cancel out, the negative 5's cancel out here. So, that cancels out with that. Okay, negative 30 divided by negative 5. Remember, two negatives. If you're dividing or multiplying, make a positive. So it will be a positive number. So 30 divided by 5 is 6. So p is equal to 6. Now, let's do our check. So 4 times 6 is going to equal 9 times 6 minus 30. So 4 times 6, 24. 9 times 6 is 54 minus 30, which is 24. So our check is right. So that's how you can check your solutions using substitution. So with this, I'll just go over everything again. Make sure, first, collect all your like terms together, so get them all on the same side. Like our first example here, you can see I tried to get that all on the same side. Our second example did the same, got the 2x all on that side. Okay, Last example, got the 9p on that side. Doesn't matter which side you collect them on, the left or the right, that's up to you. Personal preference, I like doing it and getting it all on the left. Okay, our unknowns. Then, if you have an equation like in A, we got our plus 2, and put that on our other side. That's also a like term with that 14. Okay, so it's just collecting like terms and getting them all together, and then doing our inverse operations further. So hopefully this helps with solving equations with unknowns on both sides, and also with checking your answers using substitution. So good luck with that.